Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be breaking down how I made my new song Eclipse. It's just a chill, relaxing lo-fi beat that is out now on all platforms. So link down below, make sure you go stream that, add it to your playlist, all that good stuff. So the first thing I did for this song is play this piano. I played it on my MIDI keyboard, and it's basically just a grand piano from Keyscape. Sounds like that. And I just played these chords out. So this piano and all of the other melodies are routed to this channel, which is just a cinematics origin plugin. It just gives it a very lo-fi feel, detunes it a little bit, adds some saturation, a little bit of chorus, and I also have some reverb going to that. This EQ that just cuts out some lows and highs, and I also added this limiter just to turn it up a bit because I did play the velocities pretty quietly. Alright, the next thing I added in this was a pad from Omnisphere, and I just copied the same chords over. Sounds like this. And this pad basically just plays throughout the second half of the song. And on this pad I have this EQ, cuts out all the low end, some high end, a reverb just to give it a very spacey feel, and the last thing I have is this EQ that just cuts away all the high end, and I basically automated this so that it slowly fades into the pad. So the next thing I played is this electric guitar. Sounds like this. On this electric guitar, I really wanted to sit in the background, and to do that, I made this EQ. It's kind of like a radio effect I put on it, just cutting out tons of highs, a lot of lows, and then boosting up the low mids right there. I then put some reverb on it, a lot of reverb, and then a little bit of delay on there. So after that, I played this other electric guitar. Sounds like this. Same as the last guitar, I just wanted this one to sit in the background and give more of a feeling to the track. And I added this guitar rig on there. It's a preset called Clean Break, and I believe I deleted most of the presets on here and changed around this reverb. And then I also added this EQ, cut out a lot of the lows. Added this other EQ, very harsh, just cut out mostly everything. And then a reverb on there. So the next melody I added was this one shot I found in a kit I use, and it basically just slides out of each note. Sounds like this. And on this, I just have some reverb and EQ, cutting out the low and the high again. Alright, then I added this bass. This is from Trillion. I usually play my bass out on a guitar, but I just got this plugin and I wanted to try it out. And I think it turned out pretty cool. It sounds like this. And on this bass, I basically cut out tons of low end and then added this bass boost plugin and just turned it up a bit, give it more sub. I also added this EQ on the master, which just cuts out all the low end, and I automated that so that it comes in right before the drop just to make the drop a little bigger. And I'm now going to play what all of the melodies sound like together. Alright, the next thing in this track is the ambience I added. I just used this little vinyl crackle. And this rainy little ambience thing. Make sure when you're doing ambience that you cut out all the low end just so it doesn't clash with the melodies and stuff. I learned that the hard way. Anyways, let's get to the drums and sound effects. So when the drop comes in, I have these two sound effects paired together. It's basically just a reverse cymbal that goes into a crash and then this laser sound. And it plays throughout the song. Alright, for drums, I have this snare. I then layered that with a little rim shot. Has a lot of reverb on it. Add in this hi-hat. Threw some delay on there. Added this kick. And this little perk. And then in the middle of the song, I added a cymbal to go along with that just to give it a little bit of a different feel. And then right before the end of the song, I took away the cymbals and then added this little brush loop to give it, you know, just differentiate it more. Alright, now that is the full breakdown of Eclipse. Make sure you guys stream it. I'll leave a link down below for all platforms. And here is the final song.